Hi everyone, it's Shay here. We are playing in World of Warships Legends. I've made the switch from World of Tanks Mercenaries. It used to be World of Tank War Stories and World of Tanks just console. I used to play on PC World of Tanks, so I played the game for 10 years. But the developers on console, in their infinite wisdom, decided we're going to give you in-game material when we feel like it. The ranked battles system that they have, the same one PC uses now, started from console. It sucks. It's still random battles. You can't go team up with 7 of your clanmates against another 7 clanmates in ranked battles to play ranked battles. They brought in the maps to play on the 2-cap system that we got to watch in the old silver and gold leagues. But there's no format for them other than us manually doing it ourselves. And, that's too much work out of a game when they could be hosting this stuff themselves. And they're saying Xbox 360 is holding them back in terms of what they could do development-wise. Well, if it's in the game, you can have a server, even Xbox 360 players could use it. So, no, I don't buy that excuse. I'm tired of... But Xbox 360 is holding them back because we can't get cross-platform play in tanks because of the Xbox 360. The graphics and map increases that PC did, we haven't seen those maps over on console because of the Xbox. Because it's a third-generation console, it just can't handle it. So there are some things that they can use that excuse for, but the tournament, no. And another reason World of Tanks console to me is failing. They took everything from Blitz and everything from PC and put it into their game. And it's kind of like that planet in Thor Ragnarok that has all the trash from all the worlds dumping into it. That's what World of Tanks console is. It's got the trash of both games. All the old maps that people wanted to play on PC. Oh, you played on console. But those maps still suck. PC removed a lot of those maps because of the physics engine. Console didn't do it when they implemented physics or improved their physics. So you get a lot of crazy things in that game that PC doesn't suffer anymore. They won't get rid of tanks that are overpowered like the Waffly 100. It is still in its broken version from the very first time it was released. And PC, it was nerfed 3 times and they finally got rid of it because they couldn't balance it. Why is it still in the game? They won't get rid of it because the player base cried when the Awful Panther was removed. So they brought it back if you had it. So these players got basically a free preview in tank because they cried about it and promised to never get rid of tanks ever again. If it's breaking the game, there's no reason to keep it. And there's a lot of players who say, oh, that takes a piece of garbage. Well, yeah, if you don't know how to play it, it is a piece of garbage. If you do know how to play it, it is an overwhelming, overpowered piece of machinery. But I'm not expecting to see that with the World of Warships Legends. Different set of developers. They didn't contract developers from another country from their main country. So there's going to be a little more control over the game, I think, where they can actually implement and develop the game. And I don't expect it to be like PC because there's differences between PC and here. We got 7 tiers versus 10 tiers. Our commander system works a little differently. We don't get interchangeable consumables. So the game's a lot more basic with the same gameplay. We don't have carriers over here yet. We may never get carriers, so I hope we do, in my personal opinion, but I could be wrong, and you can let me know in the comments below. I just feel that World of Warships is in a better place and has a higher ceiling for its player base. The mechanics work the same from tanks to ships. The only difference is the way vision works. Visions have set ranges now. You have to look at your ship to see what range you will be detected. But you can be detected before that range when you get to higher tiers with certain modifications you can do to the ship. You get a plus 20 vision bonus. But from tier 1 up, early in your warship days, you got things to decrease your vision status because of camouflage. Well, you have to wait till you get to, I think, the third modification. So it'll be, I think, tier 5 or 6 is when you get them initially, where you can start chewing away at some of the really good, like just some destroyers could get within 5 kilometers. So if it's 20%, that 5 kilometers turns into 6 kilometers, and you can really change the gameplay by having that particular modification. And we'll go over equipment and stuff, on certain ships as I do more videos. I'm going to try to put out 2 to 4 videos a week. I don't want to put a lot of bad gameplay out, but there's going to be, I'm not a great player. I'm average. I'll have great games and I'll have a lot of shit games. It's just the way it is. Until I get better, then maybe my gameplay will improve and we'll see a lot more better gameplay as I get better. I played a little bit on PC, but I never really got into it on PC. I enjoyed watching YouTube videos of players, but I just never got into it because I was still a World of Tanks guy. I've finally converted over. I enjoy the game more. I don't feel like I'm having a heart attack every time I'm playing because people are doing stupid shit all the time. Yeah, we still got stupid things going on in this game, but the game's new. It's less than a year old. In April, we'll come up on a year. This video is probably 10 months old. It's probably one of the first videos I saved. I didn't save that many because, like I said, I wasn't really playing it. I was still a World of Tanks guy, playing tanks more than ships. And I missed out on a lot of events and stuff. I never unlocked the Scharnhorst. I never unlocked the Atlanta. And those are ships that I wanted. And, well, I will get them eventually if they release them through events or the store or something. I don't know yet. And I had friends who got them out of boxes, and I haven't been that fortunate. So someday I will get them, and and I look forward to playing them. So, but like I said, this game has a higher ceiling. I see a lot of similarities between PC and here, but it's not detrimental. It's not game breaking stuff that we're going to be doing, but we're going to cover mechanics of the game. There's videos that they've put out there that get into some of the numbers, and we'll cover some of those numbers. And I may create a little episode, about that. And another thing in World of Warships that I like about World of Tanks versus World of Tanks. Yeah, every tank could probably damage another tank in that game, but there are some tanks that absolutely can't damage a tank in its plus 2 tier matchmaking. And we're not going to get into that because we're comparing apples and oranges between the two games. But in World of Warships, every ship, regardless of tier, can damage each other. Some types of ships are better suited dealing with other types of ships, but it doesn't mean you can't get wasted by that ship that you have an advantage over. So keep that in mind. Just because you may be the superior situation does not mean you're going to win every outcome. Because we're human, we make mistakes, and if they could capitalize on them, as all gamers say, never interrupt your opponent while they're making a mistake. And I made a mistake, as you saw a little bit ago. That battleship, destroyers own battleships, but he almost owned me. All he needed was one more shot, and he got me killed. And in this particular game, I did okay. I got 14 torpedo hits. I was ecstatic about that. But in the end, I was not happy about my gameplay because I overexposed myself to allow a battleship wreck my ship. And it changed the way I played, because now I'm playing a lot more cautious, and you know, and that's part of the intrigue of the game. But we'll be going over gameplay with destroyers. We'll be going over gameplay with cruisers. We'll be going over gameplay with battleships. And we'll cover all the different countries, what their strengths and weaknesses are, how to play them better, when to engage, when to brawl, when not to brawl. I'm getting a better feel of it. Like I said, I'm still an average player. I don't win a lot of these one-on-one fights right now, but I do win a fair share of them. It's like there are better players than me, and for those who are better, I'm going to keep working, and don't worry, I will give you a run for your money someday, maybe in the near future. And here is like my engine's wrecked, I'm getting pummeled to death. I finally coast out of danger from that cruiser. That cruiser kept firing blind at me. He probably would have finished me. Yeah. But this, like I said, this video is probably 10 months old. A lot of people aren't going to fire at what they can't see. But one thing I've noticed lately about the gameplay now versus then, people are firing more blind shots when tank or ships disappear. I gotta get tanks out of my head. And I'm getting killed because they're still putting maybe 2 or 3 more salvos, and I think I'm making the right decision when I make a cut. They'll get lucky on a guess thinking I went left or right, and it's frustrating. But you gotta give the people kudos for thinking outside of the box. And that's where I gotta be, think outside of the box. I can't let what other people think is proper, because I'm not going to be that battleship that hides in the back the whole game. That's not me. Battleships are meant to brawl, and if I could get into battleship brawls, those are fun. But battleship gameplay, sitting back sniping all game because you got the longest range guns in the game, that's not how you play the game. You got secondaries on your ships, use them. And I died, but I had a good game. I had what, 14 torpedo hits. I think we're gonna kill this guy, which will get me the Kraken Unleashed. And that's why I saved this video, because it was my first Kraken Unleashed on console, and I have only have 2 or 3 of them because I hadn't played the game that much, like I said. And when you get the 5 kills, it's pretty cool. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my rant, introduction, all of it, my divergence from topic. But we will have videos that will stay on topic and go over everything. And this is more of an introduction. And I want to thank you. And if you like the video, thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs down. But please subscribe, because there will be more videos, and hopefully we'll have everything you need. Thank you.